The day Konami makes new Gladby support, it's done. It's over. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, so we're here. Wow, I did not expect this morning. This was a very pleasant surprise. We're getting new Glad support in the next set. I believe the set's called Supreme Darkness, which I believe is a remake of Phantom Darkness. I've noticed that Konami has been remaking a lot of sets. So yeah, that's the next set, and I believe it comes out like at the end of January, first week of February. It'll be legal for YCS Orlando. So not only will I be at Orlando playing Edison, but I'll have a advanced format deck too by then. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and go over these cards with you guys. I've already read them this morning, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go over them again and give my thoughts. So we'll go ahead and begin with the first guy. We have Gladiator Beast Magister. I believe that's how you say it. Magister. The wolf guy. So he's pretty cool. So you can reveal him and one other Glad Beast monster from your hand, and you special summon both. And then if this card is special summoned by a Glad Beast monster effect, including itself, that it's its own effect, you can add one Glad Beast spell or trap from your deck to your hand. That's pretty good. You have, of course, War Chariot. You have Glad Beast Charge, which is a Icarus attack almost for the deck. And then, of course, you have like Gladiator Beast Comeback, which is a monster reborn for the deck as well. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then, of course, it has the whole like tag out mechanic when it battles. The card's really awesome. I like him a lot. Would have been cool if you were a Beast Warrior, but hey, you can't have it all, right? So yeah, this card's awesome. I can see it being a 3 for sure. This card's very good. Gets a lot of your plays off the ground. And then we have Test Bear. So we got a new Test monster. It's a bear this time. So he's also pretty cool. So if you control a Glad Beast monster that was special summoned from your deck or extra deck, you can summon him. So he's a little bit different than Test Tiger. Test Tiger just cares if you have a Glad Beast. This one cares because it needs the Glad to be special summoned. But the second effect is worth it. So you can tribute this card and shuffle one Glad Beast monster from your hand or field back to the deck or extra, and then you summon two Glad Beast monsters from your deck, and then they are summoned as if they were summoned by a Glad. So that second effect is basically Test Tigers, but more beefed up because you summon two Glads. And you can actually shuffle one back from the hand, whereas Tiger is only from the field. This card's great. I can see it as a 2 of, along with some number of Test Tigers, or it's very possible that you will want like all 3 of these. The only issue with Bear, though, is that there's a card called Ash Blossom in Joyous Springs, which I feel like if they use it on this, it would just be brutal. But it's still a fantastic addition to the deck, for sure. And then we have a brand new Link to Gladiator Beast Darius. He's basically Darius number 2. I mean, he is literally Darius. I'm guessing he got like a power up or something. But yeah, it's a Link 2. That's our third Link 2 already. But he's pretty cool. So if he's link summon, you can act. You can you're only able to use glads as materials for link monsters. You can still make stuff like SP Little Knight, Access Code Talker, Nightmare Unicorn. You can still make those cards, but the materials have to be glads. That's the condition. But you're also able to summon one level 4 or lower glad beast from your hand or graveyard. So yeah, it's Darius. Um, and or if your opponent has a monster, you can summon one glad beast from your deck instead. That's pretty cool. So you have like a going second option now. That's awesome. And then the other effect it has is that glads cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects during your opponent's battle phase. Um, yeah, I mean that's I'm not complaining. It's nice that it's there. Is it necessary? Probably not, but I'm just glad that it's there. We have a field spell for the deck now. Glad did get a field spell when they first came out, but that card is very, very bad. Trust me. So yeah, I mean they're getting a proper field spell this time. Makes sense, they're gladiators. They need a coliseum to fight in. So basically, you can discard one card, add one gladiator beast monster from your deck to your hand. That's already very good. Just basically extra copies of Proving Ground. But this one can search for any Gladiator Beast monster, where I believe Proving Ground is only level 4 or lower, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, card's fantastic. And then, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. And if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle. So I imagine, if they out your board and they try to go for game, you can just summon a Glad from your deck and keep yourself alive. And yeah, they're not gonna want to attack it because then it tags out. And then during the end phase, if a Gladiator Beast monster was summoned from your deck this turn, you can set one Gladiator trap from your deck. Okay. You can set War Chariot. You can set Gladiator Beast Charge. Again, that's the Icarus attack. Now, funny thing is, it says Gladiator, not Gladiator Beast. I'm not sure if this is a translation error, but this tells me we might see another wave of Glad support soon. Because, from what I've seen with the Mermail stuff and the Six Sam stuff, they gave those decks, new support, and then like a set later, they give them a second with support. So we might see this with Glads. Um, hey, I mean if that happens, I'll be here ready for that reaction as well. So that's pretty cool. Now, we've saved the best for last. There is one more card. Now, it's not a Gladiator Beast video without fusion summons, right? Without fusion monsters, the purple cards. Here is a Gladiator Beast Claudius. He's basically Herc gone Super Saiyan. Um, he looks really cool. So, basically, he needs 5 Glad Beast monsters. Um, I don't see that being too difficult, given that you have links now. Um, but keep in mind, you can use materials from your graveyard, which helps out a lot. Um, but most importantly, right, you have Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor, which just summons him from the extra deck. So like, you honestly don't even care about getting the 5. But he has 2 effects. So if summoned this way, you can conduct your next battle phase twice. That's, I mean, I don't think you'll need 2 battle phases, but hey, that's pretty good. That's that's pretty broken. Just have second battle phase. But the second effect is what makes the card very, very strong. So Once per turn, if your opponent activates a monster effect, check this out. You can activate this effect based on whose turn it is. So if it's your turn, you summon one Glad from your deck. And then, of course, it's going to get the effect because it was summoned by a Glad Beast monster. And then, um, if it's your opponent's turn, you special summon one level 11 or lower Glad Beast monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's crazy because basically, I imagine, your opponent, they start popping off, they summon a bunch of monsters, and then right before they make their important uh, link monster, you activate Claudius, bring out Geyserus. So the fact that you can Geyserus people during their turn now, or set up a negate during their turn, that's, that's pretty crazy, right? That's like, this is basically a custom card um, made official, but that's pretty much it. It's just these five guys. Um, I'm excited. I will definitely be picking up these cards, and I will be putting something together. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Once the cards come out, I'll definitely I'll have to relearn Yu-Gi-Oh again. Um, I'll have to read what the cards do, but hey, it's I want to play Glads again, so I want to play Glads in Modern. So that's like the only format I haven't played them in really. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.